Alrighty, we're gonna try
No one's
a
gonna be in this
YouTube live. We're gonna try YouTube live. See if this works. To learn the song "A Million Dreams" from the Greatest Showman, and I'm gonna show you a very simple way to play this song on the piano. And we're gonna start with verse one. If you are looking at the screen, you hopefully will see part of the chord sheet. This is the first verse. And if you see my other piano tutorials, then um, you know that a chord sheet has the lyrics of the song, and then above the lyrics we have the capital letters that tell us which chords to play and when. So this first line is I close my eyes and I can see, and then you can see the capital letters above that. The G, the D, and the E minor are the chords that we need to play. So a G chord on the piano looks like this. All right, that is a 3-note G chord. We're actually going to play just a 2-note G chord. This is the simplest chord that you can possibly play. This is a 2-note G chord. So we're going to play the G with our thumb and then play the major third with our index finger. And there's a G. And the next chord is going to be D. So we slide our thumb over to the new root, which is D, and then play this major third here. And that's going to be our simple 2-note D chord. The next chord is E minor. And so for the E minor, we'll slide our thumb over to the new root, which is E, and then we play an E minor. Okay? This is actually the minor third, but it's the same shape as the G chord that we played. And then the last chord that we need for the verse is C. And so for the C chord, we find the root with our thumb, which is C, and then play the major third here, and that's going to be our 2-note C chord. So let's try it with the lyrics. Each one of these chords is going to get 4 counts, and except for, if you look at the phrase that I call my own, the C that's over own is going to get 8 counts. So let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I close my eyes and I can see the world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's the first half of the verse. You can continue on playing the second half of the verse the same way, but if you know the song, which you probably do, you know that the arrangement of the instruments behind the melody and the vocal, it's this like this back and forth pattern. And so I'm going to try that for the second half of the verse. And so if you want to do that with G, it's the 2 notes that we were playing for G back and forth. And if you hold down the rightmost pedal, then it'll tie those sounds together to sustain this, and it'll all tie together. Is this working?
Yeah, it's working pretty well.
Great.
Everything's synced up. So
All right, good. All right. And so we'll try this with the second half of the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Through the dark, through the door. Oh, I was holding down the wrong pedal, so it didn't tie the sounds together. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before. But it feels like home. 6, 7, 8. All right, and there's verse 1. So let's go on to the pre-chorus. I'll put that up. Hopefully you can see the lyrics and the chords to the pre-chorus. And for these chords, we're just going to play block chords. We're going to move on to 3-note chords. We were playing 2-note chords for the D. This first chord is the D. We're going to add this 3-note chord, and if you've seen the other piano videos, you've seen plenty of these chords before. That's going to be the D major, and then the next chord is going to be E minor, right there. And then I have a D in parentheses. That means that if it's kind of hard to do the transition between E minor and the D, you can leave out the D and simply go to C. If you do that, then the D and the E minor will both get 4 counts, and then that final C will get 8 counts. But if you want to play the D in parentheses, then the E minor will get 2 counts, and the D will get 2 counts. I'll try it without the parentheses D first, and it'll sound like this. They can say it all sounds crazy. 6, 7, 8, and you go on to the next D. This time I'll throw in the D parentheses. They can say I've lost my mind. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now the third line, same thing. I don't care, so call me crazy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the last line is the same. We can live in a world that we design. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and that's the end of the pre-chorus. Brings us to the chorus. Oh, oh, I didn't move it over. That's right. Oh, thank you. Okay.
See when it switches.
Oh, this is good. This is technically a test. So
it just switched.
if you paid money for this, you'll get your money back. Okay, so yeah, I need to switch over each of the chord sheets before I do it. Let's go through the pre-chorus one more time. All right, so we're gonna start with D. Um, they can say that it all sounds crazy. 3, 6, 7, 8. They can say I've lost my mind. Third line, ready? I don't care, so call me crazy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can live in a world that we design. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you have that going on there. All right, and now move on to the chorus. So let's try that. I will slide over the chorus chord sheet, and hopefully now you can see the chorus lyrics and the chorus chords. All right, for this one, we're now going to play, instead of 3-note chords, we'll try 4-note chords. Again, if you've seen my other piano tutorials, any of the intermediate ones, you've seen how we play. We take the 3-note G chord and we expand it by using 2 hands. Instead of using the right thumb to play the root, we use the left thumb to play the root, and then the right thumb to play the 3rd, index finger to play the 5th, and then that gives us the ability to play a root, play the G up an octave there, 4-note chord. All right, let's try it with this chorus. And that'll be the end for this video. And if it went fine, then I'll do the whole song with the bridge next week. All right, cool. Let's do it at a slightly slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Every night I lie in bed. I think we're gonna do it faster than that. 2, 3. Every night I lie in bed. The brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Think of what the world could be. A vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. All right, I'm gonna check the video on that, see if it worked, and if so, then maybe I'll do some more of these live YouTube videos. Hopefully you could see the chords there. And if anybody was tuning in, hello, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.